Continuing the work on the primary 12-volt system, here we see two new additions. One there on the bottom is the positive disconnect for the windlass, which is 150 amp. And above that you see a small secondary circuit panel. That is to provide fuse coverage for the aft bilge pump and the fan that runs the exhaust on the aft composting head. Next on the list is a positive disconnect for the main feed to the DC panel, which you see here. So no matter whether it's being powered by bank 1 or bank 2, I can completely isolate it from the power. Now if you were paying attention in the last clip in the background, you would have seen this, the Victron low voltage cutoff. This is an addition to my system. What this does, it monitors the voltage, and at a predetermined voltage level it automatically cuts down power to the main panel to save your batteries. Highly recommend you put one of these on your boat. They're not really that expensive, they're pretty easy to set up, and after that they're basically mindless. Here you see the positive bus bar. I used the original one that came with the boat, most likely installed at the Morgan factory. It was heavy duty and worked just fine, so I didn't see a reason to replace it. Now if you look real closely on each one of those individual lines, you'll see a MRBF terminal fuse block. If you're like me, you probably never heard of one of those. But what they do, they allow you to fuse the individual feeds off of that bus bar anywhere from 40 to like 300 amps. Here you see directly from the Blue Seas website what they look like. They bolt right onto your stud. Then off to the side there you see a little square, looks like a plastic box. That's actually the fuse. And then your line then bolts onto the top of that, and with a nice little cover. You can get these in singles or doubles. So it allows you to fuse all those lines in a very neat, clean manner without a lot of clutter. Highly recommend these. They're not too bad on the price department. You can get them directly from Blue Seas or where I got them at Amazon. I'd like to take a break here at the channel from all the action and ask you, if you enjoy what you see here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button. We'd really appreciate it. Also, give us a thumbs up. The positive feedback is always enjoyed. Here we see the solar panel that I got from Green Yachting that you saw in the earlier vlog where I did an unboxing. This is going to take cold water from the hot water heater inside the boat, circulate it through it, heat it via the sun, and send it back in. So the first task here is to get this thing mounted, and the place that I've decided to mount it on is the aft lifting davits. In order to do this, I'm going to use a flat bar and a Sea-Dog mounting clamp. The Sea-Dog mounting clamp is essentially like a big clothespin that you can clamp around the round bar anywhere from 3/4 inch to about 1.25 inches. It's got rubber inserts that allow you to vary the size bar you can mount it on. With the two clamps mounted, I then proceeded to drill holes in the bar and then finally attach the hot water solar panel heater, which you see here. If you remember, the kit comes with a small solar panel that will power the circulation pump. So here you see that small solar panel, and also the mounting brackets that I'm using. Now these mounting brackets I got from Amazon, and they're designed to mount off-road lights on trucks and different vehicles. They're quite heavy duty. They're designed to go around anywhere from a 3/4 inch to 1.5 inch round pipe using rubber spacers. Now I'm going to mount these and then put this assembly on the back push pit. Now after a little bit of plumbing work, here we see everything mounted up. On your left there, a solar panel powering the circulation pump, and up on top the water heating solar panel and the plumbing lines. Next we'll run the lines inside the boat, but that's for another day. Well folks, that wraps it up for this week's edition of the Vlogs. As always, thanks for stopping in, and love to have you hit that subscription button and stop back. As ever, fair winds.